What if the emotions you feel every day are secretly trapping you? People in your life, your boss, your friend, even your partner, might be pulling you into emotional traps that drain your confidence, twist your reality, and rob you of your freedom. Alfred Adler, the pioneer of individual psychology, warned us about these toxic patterns, born from our struggles with inferiority and our desperate need to feel significant. That sinking feeling when someone belittles you, competes unfairly, or plays the victim to control you, it's not just discomfort. It's a signal to escape before these traps consume your life. In this video, we're exposing 6 emotional traps Adler urged us to break free from: the belittler, the overcompensator, the rival, the controller, the victim, and the dominator. Stay with us, because by the end, you'll know how to recognize these dangers, protect your mind, and reclaim your life now. Have you ever felt trapped by someone's emotions? Let's uncover the truth together. The first emotional trap is the belittler. Adler taught that feelings of inferiority can lead people to diminish others to feel better about themselves. Belittlers undermine you with subtle put-downs, sarcasm, or dismissals, chipping away at your confidence. You might know a belittler, a coworker who mocks your ideas, a friend who downplays your success, a partner who criticizes your every move. Their trap manipulates your self-worth, keeping you small to boost their ego. Picture Sarah at work. You share a creative pitch and she smirks, saying, "That's cute, but it'll never work." Her tone stings, and you hesitate to speak up again. That's the belittler's trap, using mockery to control your confidence. Or consider Tom, a friend who dismisses your promotion, saying, "It's not a big deal, anyone could have gotten it." His words make you doubt your achievement. In a relationship, Lisa constantly critiques your appearance, sighing, "You could try harder." Her put-downs trap you in self-doubt. Or imagine a parent, Jane, who says, "You're not as smart as your sister," planting seeds of inferiority. That's the belittler's manipulation, shrinking your sense of worth. To recognize the belittler, watch for demeaning comments. Do they criticize to make themselves feel bigger? Do their words leave you feeling small? Their sarcasm is a red flag. To escape this trap, build your confidence. List your strengths daily to counter their attacks. Call out their behavior calmly, like, "Your comment wasn't constructive." Document their put-downs, note dates and quotes, to track the pattern. If their words dim your light, that's a sign to protect yourself. Have you ever been undermined by someone's subtle jabs? That's the belittler, and you need to escape now. The second emotional trap is the overcompensator. Adler saw overcompensation as a way to mask feelings of inferiority with exaggerated confidence or achievements. Overcompensators hide their weaknesses behind bravado, manipulating others to admire or fear them. You might know an overcompensator, a boss who brags to cover incompetence, a friend who boasts to hide insecurity, a partner who overpromises to avoid vulnerability. Their trap controls you by making you feel inferior in their shadow. Imagine Mike, your manager, who boasts about his game-changing strategies, but his projects always fail. When you offer ideas, he dismisses them, saying, "I've got this under control." His bravado masks his flaws, trapping you in his incompetence. Or consider Emma, a friend who exaggerates her travels, claiming, "I've been everywhere," but her stories crumble under scrutiny. Her overcompensation manipulates your admiration. In a relationship, Alex promises grand gestures like a dream vacation, but never delivers, leaving you disappointed. Or think of a sibling, Sophia, who brags about her perfect life to overshadow your successes. Her trap keeps you feeling less than. To recognize the overcompensator, watch for exaggerated claims. Do they boast to cover weaknesses? Do their promises fall flat? Their larger-than-life persona is a red flag. To escape this trap, focus on your own worth. Affirm your achievements privately. Don't feed their ego. Question their claims politely, like, "Can you clarify how that worked?" Document their failures, note dates and broken promises, to see through their facade. If their bravado makes you feel small, that's a sign to protect your life. Have you ever been overshadowed by someone's exaggerated confidence? That's the overcompensator, and you need to escape now. The third emotional trap is the rival. Adler's theory of striving for significance explains how unhealthy competition can fuel toxic rivalries. Rivals manipulate by turning every interaction into a contest, undermining you to feel superior. You might know a rival, a colleague who competes for credit, a friend who one-ups your stories, a partner who envies your success. Their trap drains your energy, trapping you in a cycle of comparison. Picture David at work, always vying for the boss's attention. When you get praise, he interrupts saying, "I did most of that project." His rivalry steals your spotlight, manipulating the team's perception. Or consider Laura, a friend who tops your every story. You mention a new job and she brags about her better one. Her competition traps you in self-doubt. In a relationship, Tom gets jealous when you succeed, saying, "Why do you need that award?" His rivalry undermines your joy. Or imagine a cousin, Jake, who challenges you at family events, turning casual games into battles. His trap is constant comparison. To recognize the rival, watch for competitive behavior. Do they turn everything into a contest? Do they downplay your wins? Their need to one-up is a red flag. To escape this trap, stop engaging in their game. Celebrate your successes privately. Redirect their competition like, "Let's focus on the team." Document their actions, note dates and rivalrous comments to avoid their bait. If their competition exhausts you, that's a sign to protect yourself. Have you ever been drained by someone's need to outshine you? That's the rival, and you need to escape now. The fourth emotional trap is the controller. Adler warned that the drive for power can lead to controlling behaviors, rooted in inferiority fears. Controllers manipulate by dictating your choices, stifling your autonomy. You might know a controller, a boss who micromanages, a partner who plans your life, a friend who insists on their way. Their trap cages your freedom, making you doubt your independence. Imagine Karen, your boss, who demands to approve every email. "You're not ready to handle this," she says, her tone sharp. Her control traps you in dependence. Or consider Sophie, a friend who plans every outing, dismissing your suggestions. "My idea's better." Her dominance manipulates your choices. In a relationship, Mark controls your schedule, saying, "I need to know where you are." His rules suffocate you. Or think of a parent, Jane, who still dictates your career at 30, saying, "You'll fail without my advice." Her control traps your autonomy. To recognize the controller, watch for domineering behavior. Do they insist on controlling decisions? Do they dismiss your independence? Their rigidity is a red flag. To escape this trap, assert your autonomy. Say, "I'll decide for myself." They build confidence through small independent choices. Document their demands. Note dates and examples to reinforce your stance. If their control feels suffocating, that's a sign to reclaim your life. Have you ever felt caged by someone's need to control? That's the controller, and you need to escape now. The fifth emotional trap is the victim. Adler noted that some use inferiority as a tool, playing the victim to manipulate sympathy or avoid responsibility. Victims trap you by guilting you into fixing their problems, draining your energy. You might know a victim, a friend who always needs rescuing, a partner who blames you for their woes, a coworker who shirks work with complaints. Their trap manipulates your compassion, keeping you tethered to their drama. Picture Emma, a friend who's always in crisis. "My life's falling apart," she cries, begging you to help. You spend hours fixing her problems, only for her to create new ones. Her victimhood traps your time. Or consider Mike at work, who misses deadlines, whining, "I'm too stressed." You cover for him, exhausted. In a relationship, Lisa blames you for her unhappiness, saying, "You never support me," guilting you into compliance. Or imagine a sibling, Tom, who claims, "No one cares about me," to get your attention. His victim trap manipulates your empathy. To recognize the victim, watch for chronic helplessness. Do they always need saving? Do they guilt you into action? Their complaints are a red flag. To escape this trap, set boundaries. Say, "I can't solve this for you." Offer empathy without rescuing and document their patterns. Note dates and requests to avoid guilt. If their drama drains you, that's a sign to protect yourself. Have you ever been guilted into fixing someone's endless problems? That's the victim, and you need to escape now. The sixth emotional trap is the dominator. Adler's concept of striving for superiority can manifest as domineering behavior, where people manipulate by overpowering others to feel significant. Dominators intimidate or belittle to maintain power, trapping you in fear. You might know a dominator, a partner who demands obedience, a boss who intimidates, a friend who steamrolls conversations. Their trap crushes your voice, threatening your freedom. Imagine Alex, your partner, who insists, "I'm in charge here." His loud voice and sharp glares silence your opinions, trapping you in fear. Or consider David, a boss who yells in meetings, "Do it my way or you're out." His intimidation manipulates the team. In a friendship, Sophia dominates every talk, interrupting with, "That's not how it works." Her control stifles you. Or think of a coach, Jane, who belittles players to toughen them up, crushing their confidence. Her dominance is a toxic trap. To recognize the dominator, watch for intimidation. Do they overpower conversations or decisions? Do they make you feel small? Their aggression is a red flag. To escape this trap, stand your ground. Say, "I deserve respect." Build confidence through assertiveness training or therapy. Document their behavior, note dates and incidents to protect yourself. If their dominance silences you, that's a sign to reclaim your life. Have you ever been crushed by someone's need to dominate? That's the dominator, and you need to escape now. Let's bring this together. These 6 emotional traps, the belittler, overcompensator, rival, controller, victim, and dominator, are not just behaviors. They're dangers Alfred Adler warned us about, rooted in our struggles with inferiority and the toxic drive for significance. They're the coworker who undermines you, the friend who guilts you, the partner who controls you. Their manipulation traps your confidence, your autonomy, your life. But you have the power to recognize them, to protect your mind, to reclaim your life now. Start with awareness. Know these traps and their tactics. The belittler diminishes. Build your confidence. The overcompensator boasts. Focus on your worth. The rival competes. Stop playing their game. The controller dictates. Assert your independence. The victim guilts. Set boundaries. The dominator intimidates. Stand your ground. Protect yourself by recognizing manipulation early. Document their behavior. Save texts, emails, or notes with dates to counter their tactics. Build confidence through small wins, like saying no or affirming your strengths. Seek support from friends or therapists to validate your reality. If someone's emotions trap you, don't ignore it. You can escape and reclaim your freedom. You're not alone. Maybe you're thinking of someone right now, a colleague who belittles, a friend who competes, a loved one who dominates. Have you felt these emotional traps in your life? Have you escaped one? Share your story in the comments. Tell us about the time you broke free from manipulation, reclaimed your confidence, or recognized a trap's grip. Your experience could help someone else escape. If you want to dive deeper into Alfred Adler's wisdom, the emotional traps you can't ignore, and how to protect your mind, hit that subscribe button. Danger, Radar is here to guide you, to unmask the threats holding you back. Don't let these traps control you. Reclaim your life now, stay sharp, stay safe, and we'll see you in the next one.